Alright, it's time to really put Tesla Full Self-Driving Beta 11.3.3 to the test. We're going to try and do some real ride-sharing rides, have the software try and pick up and drop off passengers, and see how it does. So, this won't be me picking a start and stop that I think I would like or that would make for a good video. This is going to be a real ride-sharing ride. And it looks like we've got our first ride. Perfect, so now that we've got our pickup destination in, let's go. Car pulls out of its parking spot. You can almost imagine this being a robo-taxi without me here. It's parked on the street and you say, hey, go make some money for me. And it goes and it pulls out and it starts heading to a passenger as soon as it gets a request. There's a Waymo that's driverless. It's happening. Okay, now let's go. We made a left followed by an immediate right. Very, very smooth, very impressive. That's the kind of comfort that the riders will really appreciate. Very smooth stop, despite there being people. It tends to sometimes slam the brakes when it sees people, but very smooth there. And now we got a left turn coming up. We gotta wait for this car to go. And now the coast is clear. Here we are. And this is our pickup spot. So let's pull over. Let's unlock the car for our riders.
Well, I've never been in a Tesla, so thank you.
Oh yeah?
There's the first.
Hello there.
There's the first hello.
Yeah, a lot of people tell me that.
It's like driving a big iPad.
It is. Exactly.
Not one of these driverless cars then.
Yeah, it's driving itself right now, so you can see what it's seeing here. But I'm watching it, so I'll make sure it doesn't do anything crazy.
Oh, does it do this itself as well?
Yeah, so see how it shows everything it's seeing here? So it sees, okay, there's a guy crossing the street, so we need to wait for him.
Yeah.
And now it can make its left turn.
And are you pressing the buttons?
No.
You're doing nothing?
I'm just watching, making sure it doesn't make any mistakes.
Which you would. Which the other cars I've seen with the spinning light, the spinning cameras, and that's the ones I was thinking.
Yeah, some of them need those, but this one can drive with just cameras.
So you get cameras in the wing mirrors and the sides as well?
Yeah, it's got cameras around the car.
Look at that, you see cars coming up with those.
I know, there's a lot of these self-driving cars around here now. It's kind of crazy. I just saw one driving around without a driver.
Yeah, and did people hire them? Did they?
Yeah, you can call. It's limited to only certain people, but you can call one in the app. They have one service, Cruise, that has driverless rides at night if you want to take one.
It's just weird, is it?
I think we should try that actually.
Yeah, you should try it.
It'd be even funnier if you sat there. That's like we're on our way home. Does it brake for you as well, yeah?
Yeah, I don't have to touch anything.
But how does it know what speed to go? Just the speed that everyone else is going, or?
It can read the speed limit signs. So I've told it to just go just a bit above the speed limit. So you can see here the speed limit's 25.
Yeah.
So it's going 29.
And did it indicate and move in itself?
Yeah, changing lanes itself, doing everything.
Oh my god.
So even when, that's the cool thing, is even when you're driving manually, it's checking everything, making sure you don't get into any accidents or anything like that.
They were saying that there was, I don't know if it was in the UK or if it was here, that somebody caused an accident because it wasn't I don't know what's it wasn't
doing what it should do or something like that.
Yeah, it wasn't it wasn't
yeah.
the computer wasn't, it was for fast or something, and they were going too fast, and the computer wasn't working properly or something, and it caused an accident.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still not 100% there yet, where you can just trust it. You still need to watch it.
It wasn't computerized properly for the speed that the car was going or something, and it had caused an accident.
Right, yeah.
But I don't think it was like a driverless, you know. I think it was just a Tesla in general.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful when you're using, you know, driver assist technology.
Yeah.
So it's just there to assist you, really. It doesn't mean you can, you know, not pay attention or go too fast.
And when you first tried it and it started changing lanes, do you not get nervous and look in the mirror and go, "Oh, what are you doing? What are you?"
Yeah, it's a little bit weird at first, but you get used to it.
Oh, you get used to your own car, don't you? It wasn't programmed.
You get a weird feeling in your stomach at first when you first try it. It's like something's not right here.
Yeah, it's just changed lane and I didn't ask it to, but it knows further down the lane I'm turning left, so I need to change lane. And is this camera in the middle part of it, or is this your dash cam?
Yeah, it's a dash cam, exactly. Just to record what happens.
Yeah. How many miles do you get out of it before you have to?
This one about 315. Some of them go up to 400.
So what, all day?
Oh yeah, for San Francisco you can get around, you know, you can drive as much as you want in a single day, not have to charge. It's really only for road trips that you have to find a charger.
Yeah.
So yeah, it works really great.
It's good for this area then, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Because the distances are so small and people driving so slow, it's perfect.
Economical. Well, don't know.
Just expensive to buy, but economical. And can it read the registration plates of other cars and things? Does it?
I don't think it does anything like that. But
it just knows they're there and where they are.
Yeah, it just is mostly focused on just knowing where people are and not bumping into anything.
So the minute you put your hands on a wheel, it knows you're in control.
Exactly. So if you did something wrong, I could just grab the wheel and it would override it. And the wheel's still mechanically linked, you know, so you can't override that. It actually physically moves the parts.
Does everybody ask you questions about this car?
Oh, it's actually extremely common when I give people rides. Everyone says, "Oh, I've never been in a Tesla before."
I bet you.
But I love showing people because so many people don't know that this is something you can get, you know, that you can buy.
And it's of interest to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Uber app plugs straight into that? So, or do you type in where we were going and things, or is it all connected?
Yeah, I have to type it in right now, but that would be really cool. You're right, if it just integrated with the Uber right there. Tesla wants to launch their own version of Uber once they get them fully driverless, and then people can just request the car from them.
I bet you.
Yeah.
You not fall asleep on the job?
No.
No, not yet. No.
I'm good at staying awake, and it's also got a camera up here, so if it's easy not paying attention or you're using your phone or falling asleep, it'll start beeping at you.
It'll tell you?
Yeah.
Oh, God,
They thought of it because, you know, people always don't pay attention or fall asleep.
yeah.
One of these because it indicates for you, because I never indicate it.
Yeah.
I just come out.
You're bad at indicating.
I'm bad at not indicating. I see a space and I know I can get in it, I just go in it.
Yeah, it's a life changer. Definitely improves safety. I mean, the way I drive is much less safe than this. That's why I leave it on. It's because I was scaring the passengers driving myself.
That's great, then.
Especially since this car goes 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. So then this is a little more calm of a driver. Follows the rules a little better than
0
me.
to 60 in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Wow. Is that to do with the kilowatts or something that it has, or?
Yeah, the electric motors are just really fast. They're, you know, instant, and they're very powerful.
What model range would this be?
This one's the performance. It goes 315, and the long range goes up to 350 miles.
So has it got like a Tesla I something after it or something, or?
It's the Model 3 performance, yeah.
Model 3. That's fast, isn't it? 3 seconds.
Mm-hmm. You're not going to use that much around here, are you?
No, you can't really use it too much.
No. Unless you're on an open road on your own.
You need people there.
Makes it easy too. If you're a tourist, you'll be able to navigate any city like you live there.
Yeah.
Travel all around the world and be able to drive.
Yeah. Can you imagine if it gets past Tesla and it ends up like different cars, and then sort of mobile home, you know, like things, and then you, like a couple decide to go, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'd love
all
that.
over the world with a
self-driving mobile home, yeah. That'd be great.
Thing,
yeah, I think all cars are going to have it, you know.
Eventually.
Because who would want a car that doesn't have this once this technology gets out there?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like when they first went electric, isn't it? The more
oh,
and more,
Jesus, look at the state of that next to us. No wonder she's looking at a Tesla.
They need cameras in that car.
Look, doggy, look at other doggy. She is...
Yeah, that's the new dog park. People love their dogs here because they can't afford to have kids. So
that I've heard that there's more dogs.
They just have dogs.
Kids.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't mind that. I've got kids right enough, but blimey, a dog is always happy to see you.
True.
Very expensive though, San Francisco, is it?
Oh yeah, everything's ridiculously overpriced. There's not enough room here for everybody.
Yeah, it's all going up the way instead of out the way.
Yeah.
Can't really get any further though, can it?
But you know what, Ian? You complain because we've got a massive front garden and a massive back garden and cutting the grass.
You complain at that.
And don't you?
Doesn't matter what you've got.
You know, so and these ones go up the way instead of out the way. So no matter what we've got, we'll be complaining. By the time we go home, the grass will be starting to grow.
It will, yeah.
Be the next thing. So it takes its time going down here, does it? Is that it doing it? It's braking itself, or are you braking?
Yeah, there were some people crossing, so I was being a little bit careful
Cautious,
of them.
Yeah.
Especially when it's downhill, don't want to accidentally roll and hit someone or something.
No, you do not. No.
So is this your first time in a self-driving car?
Yes.
Jesus, yes.
So how would you say it was in terms of comfort overall?
Amazing. Huh?
Yeah, I think it accelerates and decelerates faster than...
It's very smooth, isn't it?
It's still smooth because it's a nice car. But you know that acceleration for it to then brake again?
Yeah, it's a nice, smoother...
Yeah, definitely some things that could be refined a little. Made a little better.
I don't know. You'll notice it because you're driving it every day. But
I haven't seen you driving, so I might give it 10 out of 10. No.
So it's an experience for us. But it's definitely the way to go for taxis and things like that.
Yeah, it's definitely potentially more predictable. With taxis, you don't know who you're going to get. Sometimes you get a good driver, sometimes you get kind of a questionable driver.
Yeah.
But this, at least you'll know.
Let's find there's no bother.
Alright.
Fantastic. Look at it judging the whole...
I see stopped right in the driveway.
He's trying to pick someone up from the hotel, I guess.
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you very much for the technology lesson and the drive home.
Yeah.
Alright. Have a good night.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Take care.
Take care.